Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is my March 2019 garden update. It's the video where I give you guys a tour of my yard, show you what's growing out here. I take you under my terrace and show you what's in bloom in there. And I just give you an update of how my orchids are doing. So before I get started, let me just show you my pretty phals growing here on my gumbo limbo. This white one, and look at this beautiful orange. All right, so before I get started, I just wanted to answer some questions that you guys had. Every time I post a video of my garden, I always get questions on what kind of trees do I attach them to. So in my yard, I have a gumbo limbo tree, I have several oak trees, I have Christmas palms, I have coconut trees, I also have a mango tree. And this one behind me is a mango tree, which is now tilted because of Hurricane Irma. And under this tree, I attached, let me just get under here. Under this tree, a few years ago, I attached a mini phal. The mango tree is not so big, so I attached that mini phal. Well, we had a hurricane about 2 years ago. The mango tree is tilted now, but the mini phal is still blooming, it's still alive, and no, they really don't get phased too much. I mean, I've had storms and my phals are still attached and my orchids are still attached on my palms. All right, so I do like to attach them to any textured tree in my yard. The only one that I do not attach them to is to my royal palms. And the reason is because these royal palms have a flat surface. I've tried, aside from the fact that they're huge, my royal palms are probably about 20 to 30 feet tall. So aside from the fact that they're huge and their trunks are really, really fat, so I can't really get around with like a knee high, or I'm gonna have to use too much wire, they don't attach really well to flat surfaces. So I try to just keep them attached to textured trees. So that's the answer on that. Many of you guys had questions also about me fertilizing. I do fertilize them, but I fertilize them probably now with like once a month. I am not very religious with the fertilizing on the orchids on my palms, because you know they do get nutrients from the actual tree, which is how they grow in nature. And here I have another pretty, look at that, how pretty this little mini phal is growing right there. All right, so I'm going to give you a full garden update. I'm also going to give you an update on what's growing under my terrace, which is where I keep my potted orchids, and I'll probably show you also just what's happened in March. I'll attach it on this video. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up, and if you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave it down below in the comment section. I do read all of your comments and I try to answer everything. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you soon. Bye. All right, so March started out with this new little addition to our yard. This is my new little orchid house. Look how cute. No, I'm just kidding. My husband got himself a grill gazebo, but look, it has hooks, it has a roof, and some little hanging arches, which I think I'm gonna get some use out of it. So here is my son. We're gonna be building this new grill gazebo, and I'm so excited. So here's a quick clip of that as they're putting it together. So after the hurricane that we had about 2 years ago, my furniture out here got destroyed. We got rid of it. So little by little, we are trying to get it ready for summer. Just trying to get new things out here, new sitting areas and stuff. But this is our new grill gazebo. Look how pretty. It holds a barbecue, and it's also going to hold some of my orchids while the barbecue is not being used. So I wanted to show you guys this because you will be seeing more of this little gazebo in my videos. And now let's get started with my update. All right, so I'm starting my update with this gorgeous Cattleya growing here attached to my Christmas palm. She is beautiful. I attached this Cattleya to my palm about 4 years ago, and she gives me blooms every single year. This year, she is giving me 7 blooms, and they are perfect. I love this Cattleya. She is huge. She's fragrant. Her colors are gorgeous. She has like a magenta, and then she's got that orange right inside the lip. She is just fantastic, and she grows consistently. She's doing amazing. She has a very peculiar name. Her name is Sarah Palin Hockey Mom. And yes, every time I post a picture of her and I show you guys her name, it's always like a joke. So this is it. This is my Sarah Palin Hockey Mom, Cattleya. Beautiful, vibrant, fragrant, amazing. I just love, love, love this Cattleya. And she's just beautiful. Look at that. Perfect. All right, so moving right along, these are my Christmas palms. I do have many phals in bloom. You guys have seen a lot of my phals in my other updates, so I'm gonna keep this short. I've got some yellow phals now. I've got white phals, purple phals, all type of phals growing. These are my dendrobiums inside wood baskets and some in clay pots, which I've put under my little trellis. They love it here. They are growing non-stop. And look at this purple phal. Okay. Here's some other dendrobium nobles. And those are growing awesome under here. If I would have known they would have thrived so well under here, I would have done it from the beginning. They love, love, love it. Now this is one of my new blooms. Here is a yellow phal. Look at that color combo, how pretty. All right, so here's some other phals. Now these are growing on these Christmas palms that I have in my front yard. So these palms are south facing, and I do have many phals attached to that. These were attached a few years ago also, and they're in bloom too. So I wanted to just come out here and share with you guys the other phals that are growing on other sides of my house. So this is a southern facing area, and they are thriving, they're happy. All right, so before I go under my terrace, I wanted to show you my featured orchid of the month. So here's your tag. This is a Maxillaria tenuifolia. This is my coconut orchid, and one of my absolute favorite orchids because she is fragrant. But not only is she fragrant, but she smells like coconuts, and I love coconuts. So to me, she smells like a pina colada. And I think this is like the perfect, spring and summer orchid when you're like out here and you smell the, the coconuts coming out of this beautiful orchid. Look at how pretty. Her blooms are so cute. They're little, but she has a very potent smell. So from this set of orchids, because this is a community pot, in here I have 3 maxillarias planted. They are in sphagnum moss. I got these with Carmela Orchids last April. And this year she has given me 9 blooms so far. There's still some buds that are gonna open. And like I said, she smells amazing, amazing. So she's here sitting on top of my grilled gazebo, which is also, my orchid house whenever my husband's not grilling, like I said before in this video. So look at how pretty. If you guys have never seen a coconut orchid before, here you go. This is her tag. I repotted her in October of 2018. She's doing amazing. I keep her under my covered terrace most of the time, so no direct sun on these pretty, pretty blooms. But they do get a lot of light under the covered terrace, and she's thriving. She loves it. I keep her always moist, so probably water about 3 times a week, and just keep her on a scheduled fertilizing routine. I also have in there like a slow fertilizer, which I might remove because I do fertilize them every week. But she's happy, she's growing, she's blooming, she's beautiful. Oh, pretty. Pretty, pretty orchid. All right, so now under my covered terrace, this is a rebloom. If you guys saw that video from December, this was my December orchid. I got her in bloom, and look, now she's giving me new blooms. So this is my Pacific Water Paws Pride. This is an Oncidium type orchid, and the blooms are so pretty. She was like a perfect Christmas orchid, but now that I look at her, she's actually really pretty now, even in spring. All right, so this is another rebloom for me. This is a phal, and this is that kaleidoscope looking phal in purple. I love it. Phals for me that rebloom are always a surprise because they're never tagged. I never have IDs for them because the nurseries where I buy them at do not ID them. So if there's a specific name for this one, please tell me down in the comments section and I will put an ID. And whenever she starts reblooming again, sorry, that was my dog. whenever she starts reblooming again, I can tell you guys, look, this one's reblooming. So here I have an Oncidium. This is a cherry baby hybrid. And look at these long, long bloom spikes. This must be like 3 feet long. Look at that. I keep her, thank goodness my roof is high because they're huge. I mean, really, this is like 3 to 4 feet tall. Maybe 3 feet tall. I don't know. But I've got 3 bloom spikes from this cherry baby hybrid. Let me show you her tag as soon as I get back here. All right, so this is my Oncidium, aka baby raspberry chocolate. She's like the cherry baby, but a hybrid. She smells like chocolate. Like, I think she smells like white chocolate. But she's in my other videos in bloom if you guys want to take a look at that. She's gorgeous. This is my Dendrobium still in bloom. And down here I have this gorgeous Dendrobium nobile that smells so delicious. And this is a Dendrobium Love Memory Fizz. These I showed in my mid-March update, so if you guys want to go back to there. I'm not going to show you guys all my orchids that are in bloom because I did have a mid-March. So I'm very excited about this one, you guys. This is my Zygolum. And look at those pretty, pretty buds. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that she's reblooming again. This is probably the 3rd time she blooms for me this year. And I'm getting 6 new flowers. Look at that. You know, I was very scared to get some zygos, and this one's doing amazing. Here's your tag. It's my Zygolum Rain Clown, and they do very, very, very good for me. I'm so excited. You know, I was a little bit intimidated when I first got zygos, but now I'm kind of getting used to them, and they're so easy. I keep them inside sphagnum moss, and they bloom for me. They like my environment, and that makes me so happy. So in April, I'll be able to show you their blooms. So these are my other potted orchids. All right, so these are my Grammatophyllums, and I want to show you guys these Grammatophyllums, especially you guys that have them in bloom. See, I have a lot of growths. I'm not sure if I'm getting any bloom spikes, but if you guys see anything in here, let me know. I've never had these bloom for me. I got them in bloom at Redlands last year. This one here, not sure what's happening. Look at these leaves. They're turning, all of a sudden, one day, they just turn brown. What the heck is going on? I keep her separate, and thank God I do, because, you know, I do have new growths growing here, but look, there's a new growth there, and there's another growth on the other side. But like from one day to the next, these leaves just started turning brown. So what's going on? If you guys know, please let me know. Yeah, has another growth right there. But thankfully, I do keep them separate. So whatever's going on with this is not going to be, you know, affecting my other Grammatophyllums because they are separate. See, and that's a new growth right here. Hopefully that one won't turn brown on me. But not sure what's happening with that one. I do have another one under here which I'm going to show you that I keep also in a separate pot, aside from the one that I just showed you. All right, let me walk to it. All right, so here's my Grammatophyllum inside this pot, and she's doing good and growing and thriving. So, see? I know that's a new growth, but I'm not sure if there's any bloom spikes growing from here. All right. And here are my Catasetums, which is finally getting water, finally drinking. Thank you guys for all of your comments from last video. Give it water now. I appreciate that. And I also confirmed with Carlos that yes, it's time to give it water. So my Catasetum is happy. She's finally drinking. I felt so bad. But here she is. I'm going to start fertilizing her soon, but she's already drinking water. This is her tag. And thank you guys. Thank you guys for all of your comments. She's finally drinking, so I'm happy about that. All right, so here I have another Dendrobium nobile. She gave me 2 nice, beautiful blooms this year. Only 2, you guys. I don't think this one is doing so hot. So let me show you what's going on with her. She looks a little bit dehydrated. And she's also giving me a ton of keikis. And last time my dendrobium gave me keikis, it did not end well. So this is her tag. This is an Oriental Smile Fantasy. I got her back at Redlands last year. I have a new growth, but I'm not sure if with that new growth, this one is going to do so good in the end. Because like I said, I only got 2 flowers this year. It looks a little bit dehydrated. You know, I do treat all of my dendrobiums the same, just some of them, I don't know, they don't do well. So here are her keikis. Normally, when they shoot out this many keikis, means the mother plant is not doing so good. So what do you guys think? You know, leave me some comments. I hope that's not the case, and I hope I'm able to, you know, save this one because I do love it. All right, so these are my mini phals, and I keep them all together. And I'm very careful when I water these and when I fertilize these because they are all known for their beautiful leaves, especially that I got them with big leaf orchids, which are known for their big leaves and their shiny leaves. So I just wanted to keep them that way. So I'm very careful when I fertilize these. Here you have some gigabells. You have my Phal Orchid World from Carmela. Also my Japonica Sedaria is under here. I hope I said her name right. So these are all kept together. I fertilize them together. I clean them after I water them just to keep their leaves shiny like the way I got them. But they are growing. I'm getting new leaves. Nothing in bloom right now. Hopefully soon. But this is my gigabell. That's her tag right there. But I'm very, you know, this is my little phal collection. I keep them all together like I said. And that's it. That's my Orchid World from Mama. I love all of these phals because they're very fragrant. And what I like most is their beautiful leaves, and I have new growths everywhere. All right, guys, so this is my March update. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Kind of shared everything that I didn't share in my mid-March update. So there's a lot of other things blooming. I'm gonna give you guys, of course, April updates when April comes. Tomorrow is April Fool's, so hope you guys have a good April Fool's. And that's it. This is my update. That's my gazebo, and this is my yard. Hope you guys liked it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.